It's 11:39 p.m. All right, we just left the Wonka movie.
So, did any of you guys cry during the movie Wonka?
I did not cry. I felt
No.
emotions for a second, but I'm also pretty stoned.
I didn't like it very much. I didn't think it was very good. I didn't think the movie was very good.
Griffin, from my vantage point, and maybe we're talking a difference of seat angles, but from my vantage point, it was a big-hearted, relentlessly entertaining adventure for everybody.
That's so weird because for me it was a nonstop thrill ride with intrigue. There was crime.
No, I'm being serious, man. I was relentlessly entertained.
I could feel the energy shift in the room, and I knew I was going to be alone on an island. Here, as we walked back to the car, I just didn't.
Hey, Griffin, I don't want to leave you out there. It fucking sucks, man.
Thank you so much, Travis. Oh man, I felt so strange for a moment. Yeah, it was. There, I'll tell you what. It had some. There were some highlights for me. There were some good goofs in there. Damn, if you got more than a few chuckles out of me, and there was 2 good songs in there, but one of them was pure imagination. So that's cheating the system. I feel like.
Well, final score. I liked it.
I give it like maybe a 5.8 out of 10.
Just to set the table for conversation, I was not expecting a story about a man who poisons his way across London town.
Yes. It seems at some points to be professing that his chocolates could replace perhaps some sort of prescription drug you're taking for, I don't know, whatever. But here you go. Eat this chocolate. Have a supplement instead.
The supplements can do a lot of stuff for you. They can create ideas out of whole cloth in your brain. That's incredible. That's amazing. They can make you have a sort of psycho-erotic adventure, and at the end of which you go to sleep so the man can steal the giraffe milk.
They can also force you into a hallucinatory state where you're living in a show, like in a stage show.
Another wonderful thing is in this musical number where Willy Wonka does crime around the city, not just poisoning, but some poisoning. He gives everybody a musical candy that takes them one layer deeper into the musical that they were already doing. If they had eaten the same musical candy in the musical, I fear they would have ended up in some sort of limbo state.
I'm also, listen, big spoiler here, but Wonka and a small child almost die in some chocolate. They definitely soak in it for a while.
Yeah.
And within 30 seconds, they open up the fountain and they say, hey, everybody,
drink it.
Eat this chocolate we were just soaking in.
Eat this chocolate. It is my body. Eat this chocolate. I zested it with me, Willy Wonka, the chocolate man.
Every inch of me was in this chocolate.
My balls and everything in these loose London trousers have been soaking in this chocolate. It was diluted a great deal. It was a tremendous amount of chocolate.
And listen, I was under there for a while. I thought I was going to die. There's no way I was being polite with whatever my bowels are.
Oh, I evacuated my bowels in the chocolate trap for sure.
My chocolate.
I do want to give a shout out. There was a couple sitting in front of us on what must have been a pretty good date because my man pulled out his phone quite a bit during the film, more than once to take a picture of the screen or maybe a video. He may have been bootlegging Wonka.
Okay, I had the best though was the lady who was with had her phone on like 100% brightness. So I like 2 rows down, and it was plainly obvious what she was doing on her phone because it was during the film. Literally 2 minutes in, I scoped that this lady's on Wikipedia page of Timothy Chalamet.
I gotta know about this guy right now.
Hot woman sits down and she is 30 seconds in. She is like, who in the fuck is that?
That same couple in this 2-hour movie left an hour and a half in. They watched the first hour and a half and then they're like, I get it.
I've never seen it. Yeah, 90 minutes in. These people are like, okay, I get it. I gotta be honest though, from where I sat, I had no idea what was going to happen every 5 minutes of this movie. Yeah, it seems to be concerned about something different.
Yeah, every time you think, I bet he's about to make the factory. Another spoiler alert, that doesn't happen until the last 24 seconds of the movie. So I hope you don't come in here expecting to see a bunch of magical machines. Without the chocolate factory, he's just a strange man. So that's an 8-star rating from me. And 10, it sounds like 10 from Juice. I'll say this, those Wonka hats, the gummy Wonka hats, those fuck.
Yeah. But the whole movie's about chocolate.
Yeah, it's really.
All I wanted was chocolate.
I was dying, guys. I went out there and got a bunch of snow caps.
Did you really?
Just had to get your fix.
Something, man.
Sometimes you just don't vibe with a film, and that's okay. And I don't have to.
Rich Fulcher was a dream. Matt Lucas was a dream.
Absolutely, there were a lot of standout performances in this film, and a lot of great characters, and a lot of just sort of some of the wildest work I think I've seen from Mr. Keegan-Michael Key.
Yep.
Not entirely his fault that his whole plotline is some of the wildest depictions of a fat person since, I would say, Mike Myers tried his hand at such a role with a less than deft hand.
And someone with, frankly, some sort of compulsion issue that's very funny.
This film wanted to say a lot of stuff about the nature of addiction and religion and capitalism, but it just got a little tripped up on itself along the way.
10 out of 10. Oscar Bates.
It really left me high and dry. Good night.
Bye.
I think that sums it all up.